the fundamental requisites of a trial lawyer is: 1, thorough knowledge of the procedural law; 2, thorough lawyer of the evidence law; 3, thorough knowledge of the papers that are furnished to you under 207. All the documents are furnished to you. Thorough knowledge and a thorough study of all the papers. 4, an imaginative mind working upon all the probabilities that are there. 5, an understanding that fighting with the prosecution for everything is not going to pay at all. I know lawyers who keep denying everything. In lighter vein, we used to say he even denies that he's a police officer. You start by that. Do you have any documents to show that you're a police officer? Inexperienced persons do that. Now, I remember we had a great criminal lawyer who was a doyen of the criminal bar in Kerala, Mr. K. Kujiraman, who was here. He used to tell us, to the extent possible, have a specific case. Yes, Lord Atkins, that celebrated dictum. You can take up the defense of alibi and the private defense simultaneously. But you must always know that the judge is a human being. If you take up such contradictory defenses, more so in today's world, it's not going to find acceptance. And therefore, as he told us, as my he was my senior told him, as far as possible, have a definite case. As far as possible. Alternate cases, yes, but not contradictory alternate cases, which will result in you losing the court. Court is a human person, and then Section 3 says the probabilities that a prudent mind would act upon. I believe judges are prudent men, at least fictionally they are. We are, and therefore you have to accept that. And therefore, to take up a defense which is so contradictory to each other, which revolts against your common sense, by saying that yes, the law permits me to take up, I'm not bound by any defense taken by the lawyer, is far too unclever, if I may say so. It's far too unclever. And then the next advice I remember, his advice: go with the prosecution as far as possible. Only at the vital crossroads you take a turn and move away from the prosecution's case. So these two pieces of advices are very, very valuable to me. And it should help the trial lawyers. So all these, know the substantive law, see what are the offenses, the general exception to criminality. I'm sure the LiveLaw will take you through all that. You have to know that. You have to know the definitions in each section, read, understand how the courts have dealt with it. You must know the procedural law, you must know the evidence law, you must know your papers. You must have imaginative common sense. Imaginative common sense so that you can generate various possibilities which arise from the given set of facts. Well, that is all that I can say. There's no shortcut to success. See, sometimes I remember, I don't know whether I should say that. When I went to the bar, I stood first rank, first class in my university, and then all the senior lawyers were ragging me and saying, till today, somebody who has done well in academics has not succeeded at the bar. Better you find out some other job. That used to be. And then I was the first lawyer in my family and said, first generation lawyer, unless you have a father, unless you have a father-in-law, unless you have a God protecting you, you're not likely to succeed. All that is gone today. All that is gone. The young lawyer must feel confident that it's not necessary to have a predecessor in the profession. You can do it. I did it. Therefore, I can certainly vouch for you that a godfather in the profession is not essential today. You can on your own come up. That's important. Well, I suppose I have given him given the ones who asked the question assurance that given all this, you can succeed in the profession.
Thank you.